Hello, hello, hello. Patricia here, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, but more specifically in Alaska. I am now back in my home, which is in the valley in Alaska, and have not finished, I've gotten closer to being finished, I should say, on my new crafting / office space. So I'm giving you the quick overview here, and I can be a little more in depth. And if you have any questions or need to see anything or whatever, just let me know. So I did put up a pegboard, and that will hold the paper trimmers right here once I get the hooks for it. I have this little cart that's got a lot of extras in it, as well as some of the things, like I've got this loop of circle dies, and that will hang on the pegboard. Oops, well, I just dropped it on the floor. And then here are the inks, the markers, the blends. The blends are the ones over here. And then all of it's focusing on my hand, sorry about that, the re-inkers. Then just across my desk, I do have another glass mat that's still in storage that will come here on the desk where my planner is. But just stuff so that I can sit and craft, or all those scissors will go on the pegboard as well. Let me sort of show you some of the in here. I have refills for various things. If you work with leather, and here's some sinew that's waxed. And let's see, in here I've got all kinds of embellishments and magnets, if I use those for making books. In here I have some extras of all kinds of stuff, glue and inks and whatever. Then I have these drawers that I got. I'm not going to recommend them, and I'll show you why. On this side, there's several of the drawers that are broken, but I got this really cool desk that is totally open and underneath, so these drawers fit in there just perfectly. And so I've got supplies in them, all the dimensionals of all different kinds, the black and the minis and the regular, and then the full sheets as well as the strips. So all of the, I don't even know if you can see, yeah, you can see that those are strips. Anyway, all of that, those are regular, is stored in that drawer. And in here, just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. And in the bottom drawer is full of envelopes. That's all that's in there. And this is not connected to anything, so I have to be careful every time I push it in. And then up above it, I have these are the older style that have the full complement of blocks. And then these two boxes I haven't figured out what to do with them, but they are full of outdated, not outdated, but it's no longer on the line, cardstock and designer series paper. And then I've got this great box that perfectly fits from 31 that unfortunately has gone out of business. That lamp will eventually go over this area. But this is an old bookcase that's built in that I am rebuilding to hold all my stamps. And then I've got these two uppercase cabinets that used to be, I am currently in what is my bedroom, but it used to be a one-room cabin when I first moved back to Alaska. And so I repurposed those. I took the doors off of the kitchen cabinets. There are two of them. This one over here. And these stamps and dies are more current. They're the ones that I either have gotten recently or they're still in the catalog. And this, I said, the desk is where I can sit and craft, but here is where I will do my videos. And so I have I've got all of the punches that I have. That's actually not true. I've still got more boxes to unpack that I had up in the village. So unfortunately, I've got a whole bunch of those. And then I've got this little thing here, which I really love, so that I can put all of the blocks right here by my videotape area. So I'm really excited about doing that. And then here, like I said, are the current videos, stamps, as well as my heat embossing. I don't know where the tool, oh, here's the tool. I just didn't get it put up there. And as I said, I am not done with this, but it is pretty much done. So there is the bag that many of you helped me get or earn with orders. So that is vastly appreciated. Here are a bunch of embellishments. I have not gone through those. There may be some that are no longer current, but anyway, they are ready to be sorted. So I'll do that eventually. So that, I was going to show you here. This drawer is just all kinds of assorted envelopes and boxes to build and some kits. This is just supplies, and I haven't even put the supplies in that drawer yet. This drawer is just black and white cardstock. Isn't that just crazy? And there's also some bags here. Oh, I also put some bags over here, as well as this is ribbon. So I've got lots of ribbon there, and catalogs there. These are old catalogs. Just stuff. Okay, so I just had told you that I would share with you the craft area, so that's what I'm doing. The cart here can be moved around because it is on wheels, and so I will be able to move it wherever I need to get to the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Those are old. Not old. Some of them are duplicates, some of them are old. I have all of these here, but I do have a lot still that are not unpacked from the village. So that's when I was teaching up there. If you have not already heard, I am no longer going back to the village. I will be staying here in my home. And so there you go. That is I was going to show you this. This is all the cardstock, and it is in sort of, I reorganized it. I had it in, subtles, brights, groups, but I decided to, on page 77 of the catalog this year, there is, let me show you that real quick, a list of, whoops, already went past 77. One page. There we go. A list of the colors, and they're sort of gradations of the colors. And I really, really liked that idea. So I did both the cardstock and my inks and blends as well over here. So that's really exciting. I am thrilled to have a different way of looking at my colors. And if you want to do that, that is on page 77 of the new catalog. Now, I realize that some people are looking at this going, oh my goodness, how do you do this with, for your business? How do you have this much space? It's really not that much space. It is what should be in a real person's life. No, I'm kidding. A bedroom. But my bed is over in one end of the room along with the closet, and my dressers are over there. So this is probably, maybe an 8 by 14. I will measure it later and tell you what the actual measurements are for this space if you're interested in that. This cabinet was an old kitchen cabinet as well, and I do realize that it is the colors in this room are all really wonky together. Like I've got this really, really beautiful blonde and this really gorgeous dark. And you know what? It is what it is. It's mostly either free or very inexpensive pieces of furniture. I think I may have paid way back 12 years ago, maybe $40 for several kitchen cabinets, so it wasn't much. Anyway, this is the space. I hope I haven't driven you too crazy, going too fast, switching from item to item, but here it is. There's the desktop, the inks, the re-inkers, blends, this cabinet, this roller cabinet, the garbage there. There's where I'm storing the current designer series paper. It's on the same type of cabinet that, sorry, I'm leaning over to get those rings I dropped. That has the regular cardstock in it. And this again is my recording space, and gorgeous outside today, and I'm inside. What is the deal with that? All right, there we go. I hope you enjoyed that. Maybe something inspired you to organize or redo or whatever. I did a complete redo in this room. I stripped it down literally to the studs, pulled out all the insulation, even up on the ceiling, put in the drywall. Yes, sorry I went so fast. I do realize that this is plywood, but I love that look. And you know what? It's okay. If nobody else does, it's my craft space. Thank you so much. I hope you got something from this and enjoyed seeing what I've been doing. It has been a while since I've crafted because I'm doing so much on this, but I will be making an actual video very soon, and you will be able to see some more cards with this new space. Thank you so much. I hope you will give me a thumbs up. Where's my thumb? Thumbs up. Share the video if you have not already done so, if you would subscribe, and even share the video if you liked this. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and I will see you next time. Goodbye from Alaska.